Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and if you're new, welcome. I'm getting dirty out here, so I apologize if I'm filthy. I have been out here doing a little work, kind of sealing up the greenhouse. We've had absolutely freezing temperatures this week at nighttime, so getting all of this situated, trying to get everything going. So I wanted to talk about our strawberries real quick. I am shocked at the amount of strawberries that we actually had put off from these plants and the health of the strawberry plants themselves. You can hear our geothermal running there, and I think that is what is aiding in the amount of strawberries I'm still getting. We just harvested about a dozen strawberries off this little plant that's in the ground, and I wanted to show how massive that thing is. There's probably 4 inches thick of strawberry roots at the base. We've still got a few red strawberries that we missed, and more strawberries and flowers coming on. Now we're sitting in the middle of October, and we had 26 degrees overnight last night. All of our strawberries are going dormant outside, but yet we're still harvesting strawberries in the greenhouse. Now I want to dedicate a bed to strawberries. I planted these in the corner nonchalantly, just kind of, I had nowhere else to put them, so I was like, I'll put them in the corner and see what they do. And believe it or not, we've got about 50 plus plants off of these 2 strawberry plants I planted in the corner here, because the runners on these ever-bearing strawberries just keep giving. So we took advantage of that and sold tons of strawberries and are propagating all these into pots for ourselves. We've probably got 20 or so strawberries that are ready to get potted out, and we're going to plant those as a perennial in the fall time here, so they will come up strong next spring. I wanted to share this with everybody because if you've got your own strawberries, you can see how well all of these are just dropping roots off wherever there's moisture. And we've got our geothermal kind of keeping this little corner warmer right here. All of these plants are kind of acting as like a little mini forest, so we've got some density bringing in all of the moisture. This soil is very moist down here, lots of droppings from the plants and stuff, but that's just adding nutrients. But you can see where it's in the sun, it is dry. So all of those plants' density is keeping the moisture. Where we just tilled up and cleaned all this, there's spotty moisture, there's not a whole lot. So I really believe that the density of planting that we had and the cover from all of these pots, and we had just overplanted this and oversown the entire corner, and the strawberries had really shown through. They really did well underneath of this shade cloth, which I was surprised. I thought they might need full sun, but we had strawberries all summer long. Early in the spring we had strawberries. Before our plants even broke dormancy and fully started throwing leaves off, we had strawberries inside our greenhouse. So if you've got any room in your greenhouse, I would dedicate a little area that you get a little bit of sunlight to some strawberries, because they're a very hardy perennial, and if you get ever-bearing strawberries, you can harvest more strawberry plants as you're harvesting strawberries throughout the entire warm season. If you're using a greenhouse, your season can be extended by a month on each side, or could be even year-round, depending on what kind of insulation and heating factors you got going on in your greenhouse. So I just wanted to share this little polyculture of strawberries I got going on in here. All of our Swiss shards, we had a whole bunch of rhubarb, which I pulled my rhubarb out. I've still got rhubarb, my heading collards here. I've still got rhubarb actually coming up and doing well. I was just letting that pull all of its nutrients back down and letting the leaves die back, but they still haven't done that yet. We've just got a massive amount of sorrels, all types of stuff. This is basically just a little permaculture greenhouse anymore. We had a very good success rate with all of our strawberries, and I thought I would share with everyone. And if we can dedicate a decent sized bed to strawberries, we could make some good money at our market off of strawberries and the plants alike.